You need to watch this if you love epic tales of war and heroism. Welcome to the Real History 101, the Trojan War, a story whispered across millennia, a clash of heroes, gods, and empires. It is a tale that has captivated humankind since its telling. Was it history, myth, or a blend of both? The truth shrouded in the mists of time continues to fascinate us. The story of Troy is a story of love, loss, rage, and cunning. It is a story of heroes and villains, gods and monsters. It is a tale that speaks to the deepest parts of the human experience, and it is no wonder that it has endured for so long. The Trojan War is said to have been fought in the late Bronze Age, sometime around the 13th century BC. The war was fought between the Greeks and the Trojans, and it lasted for 10 long years. The war was sparked by the abduction of Helen, the wife of Menelaus, king of Sparta, by Paris, the prince of Troy. This act ignited a conflict that would decide the fate of empires and echo throughout history. The story of the Trojan War is a complex one, full of twists and turns, betrayals, and acts of heroism. It is a story that has been told and retold countless times, and each telling has added its own unique flavor to the tale. But at its heart, the story of the Trojan War is a story about the consequences of choice, the destructive power of anger, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. One of the most famous episodes in the Trojan War is the Judgment of Paris. Paris, a Trojan prince, was asked to choose who was the most beautiful of three goddesses, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. Each goddess offered him a bribe. Hera offered him power, Athena offered him wisdom, and Aphrodite offered him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen. Paris chose Aphrodite, and she led him to Helen, who was already married to Menelaus, king of Sparta. Paris took Helen back to Troy with him, and this act sparked the Trojan War. Another famous episode is the wrath of Achilles. Achilles was the greatest Greek warrior, and he was enraged when his friend Patroclus was killed in battle by Hector, the Trojan prince. Achilles vowed to avenge Patroclus's death, and he did so by killing Hector in single combat. But Achilles' rage knew no bounds, and he desecrated Hector's body by dragging it behind his chariot. This act of cruelty earned Achilles the gods' displeasure, and it ultimately led to his own downfall. The Trojan War, as recounted in Homer's epic poems, is set against the backdrop of the Late Bronze Age, a period of thriving civilizations and complex international relations. The Aegean world, during this time, was dominated by powerful kingdoms like Mycenae, Thebes, and Troy, each with its own sphere of influence and intricate trade networks. These kingdoms, though often at odds with one another, were interconnected by a shared culture, characterized by a common language, religious practices, and artistic traditions. At the heart of the Trojan War narrative lies the fabled city of Troy, a strategic stronghold located in modern-day Turkey, overlooking the vital waterway known as the Hellespont. Troy's strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes linking the Aegean and the Black Sea made it a wealthy and powerful city, controlling access to valuable resources and trade goods. Control of the Hellespont meant control of the passage between the Aegean and the Black Sea, and this made Troy a prize worth fighting for. The Trojans, led by King Priam and his son Hector, were renowned for their skilled warriors and formidable fortifications. The walls of Troy, said to have been built by the gods themselves, became a symbol of the city's impregnability. Section 4. Unearthing the Past, Archaeology, and the Trojan War. For centuries, the Trojan War was considered nothing more than a myth, a captivating tale spun by poets and storytellers. However, in the 19th century, an intrepid archaeologist named Heinrich Schliemann set out to prove the existence of the legendary city. His excavations at Hisarlik, in modern-day Turkey, unearthed the ruins of an ancient city, revealing multiple layers of habitation dating back to the Bronze Age. Schliemann's discoveries sent shockwaves through the archaeological world, providing tantalizing evidence that the stories of the Trojan War might be more than just myth. The ruins of Troy, with its massive walls, impressive gateways, and evidence of destruction by fire, seem to corroborate aspects of Homer's epic tales. Further archaeological investigations conducted throughout the 20th and 21st centuries have continued to shed light on the Bronze Age world and the historical context of the Trojan War. Excavations at Mycenae, the supposed capital of the Greek forces, have uncovered monumental tombs filled with gold artifacts, weapons, and evidence of a powerful warrior culture. Section 5 Echoes of Troy, the war's legacy in art, literature, and thought. The Trojan War, whether rooted in historical fact or embellished through generations of oral tradition, has left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Its themes of love, war, heroism, and fate have resonated with artists, writers, and philosophers for millennia, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and philosophical discourse. From the tragedies of Aeschylus and Euripides in ancient Greece to the epic poems of Virgil in Roman times, the Trojan War has provided a rich source of inspiration for writers throughout history. These works explore the complexities of human nature, the horrors of war, and the enduring power of love and loyalty. The story of the Trojan War continues to captivate audiences today, with countless books, films, and television shows drawing inspiration from the epic tale. These modern interpretations often explore the psychological motivations of the characters, the societal impact of war, and the timeless relevance of the story's themes. Section 6. The Enduring Allure of Troy. The Trojan War, a tale told and retold for over 3,000 years, continues to fascinate and intrigue us today. Whether a blend of historical fact and mythical embellishment, the story of Troy speaks to the enduring power of storytelling and the human need to find meaning in the past. The ruins of Troy, standing as a testament to a bygone era, serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility of civilizations and the enduring legacy of human conflict. The Trojan War is a story that has something to offer everyone. It is a story of adventure, love, war, and fate. It is a story that has been told and retold for centuries, and it is a story that will continue to be told for centuries to come. The story of the Trojan War is a story that will never die. The quest to unravel the mysteries of the Trojan War continues to this day. Archaeologists, historians, and classicists continue to debate the historicity of the events, seeking to separate fact from fiction and to gain a deeper understanding of the Bronze Age world. The Trojan War, a story woven into the fabric of Western consciousness, reminds us of the power of the past to shape our present and to inspire our imagination.